Hello there. Okay, so today we are going to make a great video because we are going to talk about Takehiko Inoue, the greatest, right? The legend. So, before I start, I would like to thank Harjo Studio for sending me this magazine. Well, I didn't expect what was inside. I was, thinking that I'll find some, decent stuff about Inoue's heart, For those who don't know, Takehiko Inoue is the one who did Slam Dunk and Vagabond, right? And also Real. He's really good, okay? He's well known for his amazing realistic character design. And today is going to be a it's going to be an interesting video because I'm going to talk about one artist, Takehiko Inoue, focusing on character design, and another one mainly focusing on background. Okay, so let's do this. And by the way, I changed the angle of the camera and the way I shoot the video. If you like this angle, tell me. I think this is the best for me to shoot, and I'm gonna keep on making videos like that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, this is the front and this is the back. Okay, boom, let's go. Well, I don't understand Japanese, so I cannot understand what's going on, but if you're a big fan of Takehiko Inoue, this is priceless. It's gotta be in your collection, basically. It's gotta be in your collection, man. Some people may not understand why you buy stuff like that. Why you will, why would you buy stuff like that? But if you really love art or you love an artist, you would like to know about like the drawing process. You would like to know how your artists think and stuff like that, and how you can be like them. It's the same thing with Kim Jong-gi. Kim Jong-gi basically has a lot of sketchbook, but I prefer the one from 2009. It's more than 1,000 pages, and you have art about not about, actually it's from his childhood and his mid-20s and 30s. You have basically most of his old art. So when you look at this sketchbook, when you look at the art book, basically you will be able to understand the artist more. You understand how he grew, how he was thinking back then, and it's great. It's a great study material. It's a really, really great study material. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing. If you are just a fan and you love the art, it's good to have this. Okay, don't expect to see crazy stuff around here. It's not an art book. It's just a magazine about Takehiko Inoue, basically for his exhibition, I think. So you get stuff like that behind the scene, mostly behind the scene, and some extra stuff. And it's very interesting to see. It's also very fascinating to see how much these artists study. You may think that, well, these guys, they are they're just perfect, you know. It's done, right? But these guys are not satisfied with their own drawings. Same thing with Obata Takeshi. Same thing with Tite Kubo. Same thing with Kim Jong-gi. They keep on leveling up. You may say that, well, they are perfect, but they see the mistakes, and when you draw, you understand that. And it's crazy to think that the one you admire, the artist you admire the most, is thinking like you. It's crazy to think that the one you admire the most doesn't think that he's perfect. That's just crazy. And look at this. Here you have a skeleton. You have a lot of stuff, a lot of books here, study materials. It's crazy, man. Look at this. Look at the amount of books. Look at this. This is anatomy. Man. They keep on studying, man. This is great. This is great. And as an artist, you always have to push forward and try to innovate every time, every single day. It's crazy. And these artists, they go through a lot of stress and a lot of artistic crisis, I would say. And Inoue is one of these artists, because Vagabond is not done yet, and I don't think that he has the strength or the mental strength to finish it. I don't really know what happened, but people don't realize how much blessed we are as readers. You know, we want to consume like McDonald's, but it's not good. You know, we can't achieve greatness with fast food production. We can't. We just can't. So people are complaining about Hunter x Hunter, saying, well, it's too slow. Complaining about Berserk. Well, Berserk didn't end. The chapters didn't come very fast. So people were just complaining and complaining, man. They didn't know what was going on. Unfortunately, the author died. It's sad, but it shows the reality, man. And most of the public don't know what's going on. Even if they tell, well, the guy is sick, he has some back issues, but it's not the full story. These Japanese people won't tell you the full story, man. Most people thought that the guy was just playing video game, and now he's dead. What are you gonna say now? People don't care. People don't care. You know, I talked about this with a friend, and I told him, man, we don't deserve what we have. We don't deserve anime. We don't deserve manga. We don't deserve greatness. We don't. But, you know, these people, that friend told me that doesn't really care about these issues. You just want to see the end of Hunter x Hunter. I'm like, man, you're not grateful, man. You're not. People who make this kind of stuff think a lot. They go through a lot of stuff. They are people, you know. It's not easy. And when you read Hunter x Hunter, especially like the last arc, it's very political. It's very complicated. It's very complicated with a lot of characters and stuff. And I think Hunter x Hunter is it's the story of the author. You may hate it, you may like it, but the author really loves his stuff. He really loves Hunter x Hunter. It's the masterpiece of his life. He just wants to do that thing. But unfortunately, he can't finish it as fast as possible. He just can't. Because of health issues and stuff that we might not know. Like I'm telling you guys, we don't know. They'll tell you that, well, this artist is sick, he has these issues, blah blah blah, but you don't know what they go through, man. You really don't know. And what do you want? The same thing goes with Bleach. Okay, I did not expect that. This is a, oh my god, be careful. Okay, this is basically what you get. Pretty cool. And here you have sketches. I guess it's from Slam Dunk. Again, if you don't like art, you don't like drawings and stuff like that, you're not a big fan of Takehiko Inoue or something like that, you say, well, this is rubbish. What is this? This is nonsense. But if you're a big fan, you can spend a lot of money to have the originals, man. It's crazy. Feel free to pause the video and enjoy the art if you like something. So basically, that's what you get. A lot of stuff in Japanese. And I really love this. And that's it. Takehiko Inoue from the Brutus magazine. It's very nice, you know. It's very interesting to look at the behind the scene. It's cool. Next, we have a big boy. This is from Jun-keul. Okay, Jun-keul. He is a Korean artist. I believe he has a YouTube channel. This is great, and I love this. I love this. And for people who know me, I'm not known for background art, but I can draw background and stuff. But you know, when I see something great, when I see something good, I just want to buy it. You know, it's good to look at this and study from the greatest. So it is what it is. And I also like to collect stuff, art related stuff. I don't care how much it is. Well, to some extent I care, but these stuff are not too expensive. This boy is around $50. It's okay, man. Like $50 is not, it's not a big deal. Look at the thickness, man. It's great. And I think it's also great for people who want to know how to draw. I think it's good. It's very good for these people. I don't know if we have the English translation. I suspect that we have it. I think this was made last year in 2020. I believe. Let me check. I think it was made in 2020. Anyways, it's pretty recent. This is what you can expect to see in this art book. Basically, it teaches how we draw stuff. Any kind of stuff, basically. Any kind of stuff. Starting from animals, clothing, and bottle of beers, stuff like that. Korean people love drinking alcohol, man. I just love it. You will see a lot of bottles. I'm just telling you. Yeah. I didn't look at his YouTube channel, but I think some of this stuff are there, you know. That's very, very cool. And, you know, in this era, having some YouTube account, Instagram and stuff like that is very, very smart. And talking about smart people, Tite Kubo, the artist who made Bleach, the mangaka who made Bleach, is a smart man. I'll talk about him a little bit. That guy has a website where people go there and ask questions. You have to send money, support the dude, and send your question. And if you're lucky, he's gonna answer your question. That's crazy. That's big brain. He's very, very smart. It's very, very smart. And on top of that, Bleach was cancelled, right? It was cancelled. But after that, we had the, what do you call this? The movie, right? The live action movie. And then we had Burn the Witch. And we had the, how do you call this? We had Burn the Witch. We had the Artbook. And we are going to have also the exhibition. Man, with all of that, I knew that the anime will come back sooner or later. Sooner or later. So man, smart guy, very smart guy, very, very smart guy. And you know, I don't want to sound like a hater or something. I don't want to sound like a hater, but man, Tite Kubo did something amazing with Burn the Witch. Basically, Burn the Witch is in the same universe with Bleach. It's basically the same thing. If you didn't read the manga, it's like one volume. If you didn't read that, you can watch the movie or OVA. It's available now. You can watch that. Great heart, by the way. Great heart here, man. It's amazing. Look at this. Great technique here, man. Good. You have a lot of good stuff here. If you love drawing, man, this is a must-have. I'm telling you guys. I cannot show everything, but I'm picking what I really, really like. Good study material for you guys. The hatching is on point, man. It's on point. You see the process, how it started to the end. Again, this is for everybody, beginners, medium, and advanced artists, you know, people who want to draw, learn how to draw. This is for you.
You can still look at some ways to draw. Most artists don't draw the same way, you know. We all ink differently, so it's very interesting to see how other people do stuff. And here, he doesn't try to make everything super symmetric. You know, his style is more free-handed, you know, but it's a style, you know. There are some anime like Mob Psycho where you have some crazy lines like that. People will say the art is bad. The art is not bad. It's a style, you know. So yeah.
Okay. Man, I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I think it's worth it, man. You can see good art and listen to my bad voice. I really love this one. That's just great, man. greatness. If you want more of these videos, tell me in the comment. I'll make more, no problem. If you want me to talk about what I think of manga, stuff like that, anime, drawings, etc., artists, tell me. You can suggest video ideas. Anyways, I have more stuff to do in this channel, so even if you don't tell me anything, I know that I have to share a lot of stuff with you guys. So anyways, I don't know when I'm gonna release all of that, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I was talking about, look at the details, man. This is more realistic, but man, this is great. And you have the step-by-step, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this, man. Bro, no. This is good. Again, it's traditional art. Traditional art. Oh my god. So, I was talking about Takehiko, right? The guy made Run the Witch in the same universe with Bleach, and this is very smart because you will have like new fans discovering Burn the Witch, and the young fans may not know about Bleach. And since it's in the same universe, you can experiment a lot of stuff. You can make both word meet. You know, you may have like Ichigo meeting people from Burn the Witch. Crazy stuff can happen, man. Crazy. Smart man, very smart man. Unfortunately, Boruto is a little bit different, right? And with I think Samurai 7 from Masashi Kishimoto, it was cancelled because people didn't like it. And I suspected that it wouldn't be that great because, come on, a guy who spent his entire life drawing stories about ninjas cannot switch to samurai just like that. Cannot work, man. Just with that way of thinking, I knew that it wouldn't be great. Unfortunately, I didn't wish, but unfortunately, it got cancelled, man. It is what it is. Sad, but sad reality. On the other end, Takehiko is winning, man. Takehiko is winning. He's gonna have like the last season of Bleach animated in 2021, hopefully. And even if they delayed, it's fine because we want great stuff to happen, right? I was talking about McDonald's. We don't want McDonald's production, you know, fast food. We just want fast. We need quality, man. We need quality, and that was the problem with Bleach back then. A lot of people don't know that Takehiko was sick, you know, around the end of the final arc. People were like, oh, but the end is trash. Bro, that guy knows how to write good stories, man. He is great. But unfortunately, he was sick, and people, you know, forced him to finish everything very fast, and the ending wasn't good. But I think that the anime is going to be better. And you know, Takehiko is a very picky man. Very picky and want to be involved in everything. That's why I love that man. That guy is Japanese, but his heart is not Japanese, man. That guy is always fighting. He just wants to be involved in every single step. In every single step of the anime. Even movies, you know, when sometimes they don't listen to what he wants to wanna, when people don't listen to what he wants to do, he's pissed. He's always trying to be involved in everything. Same thing with the video game, same thing with the anime now. So I think it's gonna be okay, man. Just to say that it's not easy to be an artist, basically. And also, I love Bleach. You know, it's not the best manga of all time, but I loved it. And I still love it. It's great. I think it's better than Naruto. The universe is very interesting, you know, especially the anime. In One Piece, what do you have? You have pirates. In Naruto, you have, what do you have? You have ninjas. But in Bleach, you have Antonio Banderas, man. Bro, come on. You can't beat that. And another thing about the anime industry nowadays, you know, anime is not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be, man. Back in the days, we had creativity, stuff like that. But now we don't. We really don't. It's all about money and less about the art. We just want the new big three, but we don't push for creativity. We can't create the big three, man. It just happened spontaneously, you know. It was more spontaneous. But now we try to find the new big three, blah blah blah. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that, man. It just doesn't. And I want to explain something to you guys. The main difference is the creativity, right? The creativity. Back then we had it. Now people are more focused on the money. What do people like? You know, let's talk about Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is great, but Shingeki no Kyojin is great, but the problem is the fans. Since we are in a world where money comes first, we try to listen to the fans, you know, and it's no more about the author, the way he sees stuff. Now they just have to change stuff because the readers are not happy. But you can't give the emotional delivery that will move the audience, that will move them. You know, when you watch a movie, you don't expect the MC to die in the end, right? When you watch, for example, Death Note, I don't care if you didn't watch Death Note, I'm gonna spoil for you guys too late. So in Death Note, Light dies in the end, right? But when he dies, you can expect it. But for example, L dying in the beginning, in the first season, don't expect that, man. And it gives an emotional impact to the audience, and that is great. You know, it's very it's a high risk, but it's worth it. The emotional impact is there. But now we just focus on the audience. You know, we want to see the fight Naruto Sasuke. So we are not going to kill Sasuke. It's gonna be about Sasuke and stuff like that. Crazy stuff like that, man. It just doesn't work like that. Now Shingeki no Kyojin is man, he's going through a lot of trouble, I think. I don't know much about all the details, but it seems like they are changing the end of the story. They changed it many times, 3 times. I'm like, bro, that's good, man. That's not good. That's not good. It's very, very bad. You don't do that. You don't do that, man. You cannot make a great story if you listen to the fans. If you ask the fan, okay, do you want me to kill that character? They will say no, because I love that character. But it's not going to give the emotional impact we need. In the past, we had like creativity, you know. It wasn't always about the fans. Even think about the music. When you watch an anime, the music like let's think about the big three. One Piece. When we listen to One Piece music, it's more like jazz theme all the time, and it's very very special. When you listen to One Piece OST, you know it's One Piece, right? It's special. Same thing with Naruto. I don't love Naruto. I'm not a big fan of Naruto, but when you listen to Naruto, it's more Japanese traditional rock type of music. You know, it's like that. Bleach, you have a mix of both. You have a little bit of Japanese music and some Spanish music. It's just special. Now everything is the same. Everything is the same. The OST of Attack on Titan is similar to My Hero Academia. It's very similar, man. It's very sad. Anyways, I'm just blabbing here. I'm kind of old. You guys may say, oh, I love this. You guys may say, oh, you're just old. I think that's enough, man. There's a lot of stuff to see here, you know, and this the part with the animals. This is good, man. Especially for the people who want to draw. You might be intimidated, you know, but it is what it is. That guy is killed. That's what I can say. So yeah, Jun-keul. Follow Jun-keul. Follow Takehiko Inoue. Both great artists. You know, nobody is better than anyone. If you ask Akira Toriyama who is the greatest, he's not going to be he's the greatest. He's not gonna say he's the greatest. Same thing here. Same thing with Tite Kubo or Masashi Kishimoto. They all want to level up. So guys, support the artist. We don't deserve art. We don't deserve art. We don't have to complain about anything. You guys don't know what these artists go through. If you can support the artist, support the artist. Send them money, you know, by buying their stuff. I don't want to do like 100% flip through. I used to enjoy that, to be honest, because sometimes I cannot afford some art books, and it's also good to see what's inside the art book to be able to see if you want to buy or not, you know what I mean? So yeah, but personally I don't want to do that, maybe for copyright or something, and also I want people to purchase, you know, and support the artist. I think it's very important, so I don't want to do a very full flip through. So if you love it, buy it. If you love what you've seen, buy the book. This is around $50, and again, this is a Japanese magazine. I don't know much about this. I don't know if it's still available. This is the price over here. Doesn't seem very expensive. Okay guys, thanks for watching, man. more stuff like that are going to come soon, very very soon. Shout out to Harjo, man. Go follow Harjo Studio. His YouTube channel will be down in the description below. He's the one who sent this to me. He's a great guy. He's also an artist like me. Support the man. His Instagram is down there, and everything will be down there. Even Jun-keul social media will be down there too. Okay, see you in the next video. Peace.